evening. How are we? Morning, evening, wherever the fuck you are. It's not my business what you're doing. If you're watching this in the morning, if you're watching it at evening, if you're watching it at supper time. I don't know. Who am I to say when you watch this? I don't know. So, we went through a lot of things recently, and I guess today we just we went through yesterday, like kind of trying to decipher me. Ain't happening. It just ain't happening, dude. I really doubt there's anybody fucking tuning in anyways, goddamn. I mean, like I said, I've been fucking chasing people the fuck away for a while now. I don't say the magic words, I don't do any of that shit. So, I mean, if you stumble upon it, cool, you found it, whatever. Awesome. What people usually end up finding is that they not looking for me at all in any way, shape, or form. Not at all. They're looking for themselves. That's been my problem my whole life. Is that people see this person who's seems infinitely and endlessly free. Because I am, because I don't have the shackles of society on me. And you want that. People want that. How do I get that? Start trying to hang out around me. Start trying to mirror the things that I do. It ain't gonna work, because this is my fucking road. You can't dress like me, you can't act like me, because then you're trying to be me. Then you start trying to be you. You don't know what that fucking means. So you tune into what's going on in the show for a little bit. And you take that back to whatever you're doing, and whatever you get enamored with the picture of you see in me. You never were after me at all. You're after the information inside your own head. You're after a resolution you've already decided. You're after an answer that you already know. Something about me reflects that back to people. In the cult world, they call you a cult leader. You're an engaging, charismatic person who can react to people and make them feel seen. You know, make people feel seen. You listen. Isn't that sad? You listen. You pay attention. Because no one else is listening. No one else is paying attention. So the second you do it, you're this magic person. But you asked a follow-up question. What you asked more. I want to know more about the subject. And you seem to be rather knowledgeable. And I'm not. I am rather knowledgeable about that. Not a lot of stuff. But this one right here. See, yeah, I can't play drums. Yeah, I can't play guitar. I can't sing. You know, I kind of fucking hate you. Yeah, it happens all the time. Mixed and mastered, and this is your, yeah, yeah. I hate you even more. I'm slowly getting there. It won't be long. Right now, I'm in an admiration phase. Like, whoa, holy shit, one dude, and you did all this by yourself. Whew. And I wish I could do something like that. And like I told my brother, and I told him I had a folder full of 16,000 songs. And that even if even 10% are good enough to make, that's 160 songs. Even at 10%. Maybe it's 1,600, sorry. Apologies. 16,000 is a bit much. 1,600. That's actually more logical number. Man, I wish I had a folder like that. I'm like, no, you fucking don't. No, I don't. No, you don't. You want the folder. That's what you want. Did you think it's just a folder that appeared on my fucking desktop? No, right? I mean, he just gets up there and plays, and it's just, and there's a meme that was going around. How'd you get so good? Must be talent. No, it's really not. I just sat around working and playing a whole lot. Yeah, I just don't have the talent to do that. It's not talent. It's just sitting around playing a lot and just being by yourself and playing a lot. God, you're so talented. It's not talent. It's practice. Practice, 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 practice for 35 fucking years. So what, you just pick up the guitar and start playing? Yes and no. Yes, I started playing. Like this? No. Did I see myself doing this? Yes. Did I let it go? No. Why? Because I wanted to fucking do it. This is what I wanted to fucking do. Well, I was doing all the other stuff. No one else wanted to play. You understand? So I had to fill in the gaps and piece by piece a little bit. I already had a bit of rhythm from banging on boxes and cans and stuff like that. So I just had to coordinate my foot in there. I could play a kit. I was a percussionist. I could play a kit. Then when I got a drum machine, the fuck is that? Oh, I don't even have anything like that in here. Is this fucking headphones working? I don't know. They've been making sounds and shit like that. I've been here going in the background doing weird shit. The whole time. My entire time. Arturio was sitting there going, like, you don't actually think people are stalking you. I'm like, yes. I don't think, I know. And Rise is about to make the fucking, face of everybody else, like, now you're just paranoid. I'm like, dude, I was on the phone with China, the makers of the company that makes the Equinox. He wouldn't let me fucking finish, but I was saying that I was talking to them. I was asking them how they like, America. And they're like, we love America. Like, no, really, it's just cool. What do you guys think? No, we really love America. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna buy the guitars either way. And like, we really like America. I'm like, okay, well, I don't really like it here, and I wish I could get the fuck out. I don't like it. You're like, well, you don't like America. I'm like, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's reality. You don't like America either. Okay, cool. I'm guessing for the same reason that I don't. Now, if I had to guess. But, yeah. And that was all it was. And the next day, I'm being followed by all these fucking cars. They're all fucking black. My ex was with me in the car when we were riding. And I was telling her about it. And she's like, I think you're being paranoid. And then we go through this one, like, yellow light. And this big fucking truck behind us that had just been following runs the fucking thing. Like, guns it hard to run through. And I like, look behind us. You could hear the boom. If it hadn't been such a big car, we probably wouldn't have heard it. This is a big truck. It comes roaring up on the backside. I had my Jeep at the time. I had a good memory, man. So yeah, no one ever falls in love with me. They fall in love with the potential that they see in me for me to be a better them. But I just won't accept their fucking programming, you know what I mean? If I would just accept their programming, they could have nothing. Because this would still be mine. I know you feel like a really nice guest here. You probably feel like you might even own the place. But you don't. That's the kind of host I am. I'm a good host. And one thing I don't like is bad guests. For instance, I was playing my music the other day. It wasn't like violent. It's my music. You've heard my music. It was a bit loud. And like I looked at the window and like over there, the next door neighbor, I saw some Jehovah's Witnesses going in, just walking towards the building. They're coming this way from, whatever. And so I turned the volume down, figuring they might stop by the next house. They probably have me on do not knock, Probably because I will fucking reprogram the little fucking Seventh-day Adventists and Jehovah's Witness bitches into being fucking workers for God. Because every time they come over, I welcome them in, as I've always done in any of my houses, and we talk. Have you read the book? I'm like, I'm a copy in every room of the house. Every room of the house. Got one here. I got to go back and get, no. I'm in every room of the house. Minus the bathrooms. But yeah, I've heard the book. Why? Are you familiar with such and such? Yeah, that's a small part of that chapter, what you're quoting there. Did you know the whole thing? The whole thing he's referring to is not the whole thing. Read the whole thing. Just read the whole passage right there. Not just the part you can read, not just 7:13, but read 7 through 22. It's a little bit different, isn't it? Matter of fact, if I want to prove the existence of vampirism, I could do that right now. Do not eat the blood, for the blood is the life. You tell me what passage that is. No, it's in there. What passage is that? Since that's so important to you. But you know the passage, right? Yeah, okay. So what was that about? Kosher butchering, not vampirism. But I could use that one line. Aha, see? Do not eat the blood. The blood is the life. And they want eternal life, so we should start sucking blood to live forever. Even the Bible says so. Do not eat the blood, for the blood is the life. Boom, vampires. Right there. Oh, the whole thing's about kosher butchering? Okay, I thought it was a choose your own adventure, pick and choose what you want to snapple out of the fucking thing. It's not? Well, god damn it. What's why my preacher always doing that then? 25-7, now 25-7, go so you can see I ain't lying. What else is in there? I don't want to read this whole fucking thick-ass book. Fuck the word of God. We don't need that. I have God and I have you to translate. Go. HBO, put on a good show. Yeah, that's what you should dance like that. Yeah. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. You should definitely drop your voice when you're talking about the Lord. You know what I mean? Definitely grovel as low as you can go when you do it. And then you want to go as high as you can go when you talk about the Lord. A lot of that stuff, because you got to show up the joy you have in your soul. Because you can't be a miserable shitbag and still have God in your... Job was dancing with the boils and the blisters and the dead family members and his wife chewing his ass and all his friends going, dude, what did you do? Well, you did something. God doesn't do this to people that didn't do anything. I'm going to tell you, it's the first time for everything. You must have fucked somebody's wife. No. Did you fuck somebody's wife? No. Thanks for joining in the conversation, honey, for just that one part. Thanks, guys. That was really helpful. If you fucked her, I didn't. Is this what God's giving you boils? Did you give me something? Do you have anything? I've had boils and blisters for 2-3 months now. No? Then shut up, please. Our immune systems aren't that good, yeah. Can you imagine what a small disease would do to an entire community? Like a flu or a pestilence. There's no aspirin. Can you imagine what a flu could do? If in our day and age with modern medicine, the flu has a 10% mortality rate. 10%. We have aspirin on hand at all times. And you're choosing like gummy flavor. It doesn't hurt your teeth. Chewable kind. Swallowable with fucking a couple Percocet. Whatever, however you want to take your Tylenol. You can take your Tylenol in this country. That freedom ring, right? With the violent swing. Isn't that the freedom ring with the violent swing? That's how the saying goes. Destroy everything. Give Uncle Sam a ring. Liberty will only ring when you let violence sing. There you go. It's a rhyme that'll work every time. Capitalism works if you're acting like a jerk. Capitalism doesn't fail except for the time that banks are too big to fail. If some of the biggest, most famous rappers can rhyme the same word with the same words, so can I. Too big to bail. I should do a fucking song, a punk song. Too big to bail. Suicidal tendencies, thrashing kind of fucking thing. Yeah, man. I like how this creeps up on you. Kind of grabs you by the booba, don't it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, I know what I've experienced. I know what I've seen. I don't know anything else. I don't know all the books. I don't know all the shit. I don't know it all. I know what I've lived. I know what I've seen. I know what I've heard. I know what I've dreamed. And, yeah, man, I mean, it's a lot of things point to a lot of things, and I don't know where it all goes, but I'm putting it all together like a chess game that I don't play chess like with the strategy. My strategy is to figure you out. How far ahead do you think? Do you make mistakes once you make a strategy? Let's see, you're playing a strategy. So looking for pieces I can sacrifice. See what you'll do. I do. For testing defenses, for things I can throw away to get rid of, to see how you respond when you're in the middle of a strategy. I can see you're clearly building something over there. Like this. I know positioning. I know what positioning looks like. Positioning 4 or 5 heads moves ahead. There's a couple moves I make to make sure that I've got an out in case someone tries to pull that one attack on me. I make sure that's the first move I make, is to get that out of there where I can get out. The second move is usually to make it where I can do the move. Third move is usually just improv based on what you're doing. And I just play improvise from that point on. So when I get down to like 2 characters, yeah, you like, ha ha ha. I'm like, no, dude, you don't see the fucking pawn. It's almost over there, about to get my queen back. That's why I sacrificed her, so you'd be over here worried about that shit. You just creep that pawn over there slowly but surely. No, I know that. That's why I have my bishop right here to hit that fucking far corner. If you put your rook there, if you even try to put a bishop or something like that, I'll take you the fuck out. Right, that's why you didn't notice, but that's why I was positioning my rook to defend him. There's a whole thing going on, guy. You're too busy running your strategy to pay attention to. Your move, by the way. Check. Yeah, could you put that fucking thing up there? And now you're stuck behind there, and it's just a straight shot into you. You were going I saw as soon as you castled up, and I just had to wait until you moved your rook out of the way. I drew it out with my queen. Then slowly move the pawn, which you give no fucking attention to. So I sacrificed my queen. Got it back. Check. Yeah. It's like that. Like that to that. It's like that. Like that to that. Plus a bus. It's called adaptability. Yes, you're playing the strategies and you're watching the strategies and all that shit. But again, when it comes down to doing a test, how good is your teacher at hiding the answer? That's what it comes down to. How good is the teacher at making a test? And multiple choice? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Kidding me? So what would happen, man? What would happen? It would be so bad if I actually got love back. I don't know, but it seems to be impossible to find here. So you lay your treasures in heaven, right? So I said yes. I guess I'll meet her there. Oh well. I mean, I wouldn't want her to come to this fucking place anyways. This place sucks. This world is shit. That's why I don't get to understand. I don't understand like the people that are pro. Republicans are some of the like the least forward-thinking people as far as voters. As far as politicians, they're the most forward-thinking of all of them because they're snakes. They're low life. I mean, they are absolute scum. There is an invisible shadow government. It's called the Federal Reserve because we signed away the rights for Congress to make the money. And the Federal Reserve controls that. That's why you have a guy like Jerome Powell. So they are the liaison between the Fed and the government. Why? So no one sees who the Board of Governors running the Federal Reserve are. They're just a branch of the Treasury Department, right? Well, they're the ones that sign the checks. Everybody's, yeah. How? Private bank. It's expressly forbidden in the Constitution. This country is not what you think it is. All your loyalty is to a false god if you love this country. It promises freedom, but only delivers bondage to all. The doctor is as much a slave to this country and his own lifestyle habits as the bum is to smoking crack. Just one's acceptable. If you're an asshole like Jeff Bezos and you gather all that shit, all that money together, it's acceptable that you cheat on your wife. It's acceptable that you buy places and fuck places over. It's acceptable that you open a plant and, like the Koch brothers, and just dump fucking chemicals into the water, and then you end up with yourself with a certain type of cancer that your factory is actually polluting into this poor, underprivileged neighbor, mostly black, and they're coming with the same cancer. And you're an endless billionaire. And rather than going, okay, I just survived that cancer. So if nothing else, we need to start a foundation to help people that are in need. I'll cover at least like 50 people's full recovery. But we're going to need like volunteering and stuff like that. Because I know what it's like, and it's fucked up. And I can only imagine being poor. But like, well, they're already poor, so we're just ending their lives anyways. It's just cost effective just to go ahead and get them out of the way there anyway. Then the line comes back to us, and we can expand the thing right there. And that can be like our dumping area. And we just tell nobody to go there after that. We tried to buy them all out. They didn't want to go. It was more than fair for those shit apartments and houses. You sound like them. Oh, it's my whole life. You don't understand. Oh, come on, dude. Start a new life somewhere else. It's just material things. Right, your bitch of a wife will be there, just like mine. You know, and your kids will be as shitty when you get there as your kids aren't shitty. My kids suck, man. So it'll be the same when you get where you're going. What do you mean it won't be? Yeah, you guys grew up. I don't care. But it's in time to get a new house. Right, you said like 3 generations of your family have lived there, so it's kind of old and musty. We could have given you enough money to get a new place. No place like home. Oh my God, you people are all the same. Brainwashed into this mentality of rooting down and holding on to. You gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. I let that go a long time ago. See, when I first made my first $1 million, I realized money doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. But my 20th million that I said, money really doesn't matter. When I made the Forbes 500, fucking money doesn't matter at all, guy. Well, you gotta get what you gotta get with this, okay? Because it's really good. It's really great. Once you start realizing money doesn't matter at all, you start saving it rather than spending it to show off everybody how rich you are. You know what I mean? Like when you make a savings loan and savings deposit, you know, doesn't that feel good? You wouldn't know because you spend your money on other things instead of spending on your house, and then maybe you would have a nice house. Oh, they don't pay you enough. Jesus Christ. How much they pay the Mexicans? Be thankful. Minimum wage, exactly. Minimum wage. They don't even get that. You're lucky. You're lucky. When I started out, minimum wage, $4.50. We didn't have this $7.50 bullshit you guys got now. Oh, things are not that much more expensive. I've done the whole growing up thing. I know what it's like to grow up. Have student loans. I know what it's like. Car note. Frankly, you guys are a little bit soft. Like back in my day, bread was like, 50 cents a fucking loaf. You guys are paying $1.50. You wouldn't take that shit. We'd tell them to shove that shit their asshole. We got some rotten ass food on the shelf then, motherfucker. Wake me up before you go. That's an expiration date, because then you put that shit reduced to get the fuck out of there. Then maybe we'll talk. My ex could always tell you, she would always walk up and say, I could always tell you your thing about suicide because you listen to Chris Cornell. Yeah. And then she kind of just leave the room. Is there anything I can do? Nope. You've tried in the past and failed and made things worse, so please don't make things better. You're not a comforter. You're a sharp, jagged blanket. You're a you don't take the pain and you don't heal the pain, but you falsely absorb it, pretending to understand it, and then makes a false mirror of what's actually happening, which makes I'll just be sad and alone. Sometime when I'm sad, I'll just go be alone so I can actually be sad without someone trying to be sad for me or with me or any of that stuff. I can just be sad. I'm sorry. I know. I'm only supposed to show happy, brave, and strong. Because I'm a man. But it's not that we don't have these moments. It's just you guys are never the fuck around. Because we're not supposed to do those things around anybody else. So we hold our shit in. And the embarrassment of being rejected and instead of just going, walking away. Oh, what a bitch. You're probably lesbian. That's what it is. Embarrassment, pride. That's all it is. If you look at it as, just got rejected out in public. No, I didn't get rejected. You got rejected, you cunt. Probably a whore anyway. That's all it is. What a guy? Because they're embarrassed because they cannot fucking be sad. Especially if they thought you were flirting. because you have to look over and wave, which you guys are never nice. That's how sad it is. You guys are never nice to us to a point where we know what the fuck any of your fucking things mean. And once it means something, we know that what it means. And so we go in like, well, you know that what it means, so I don't want it. What the fuck? So when we finally break your code, you make a new code? Yeah, because you're not supposed to know the code. You're supposed to decipher the code. But go fuck yourself. Seriously, man. And how many times have you done this? Oh, hundreds. How do we transfer through the who writes these fucking some lady at Marie Claire. Have you met her? No, her pen name. Having a revelation, are we? Sex advice from some fucking woman about the way to please the penis. Male produced book. Way to please the penis. Yeah, but it's not gonna be male slanted. Yeah, why would you want to please a male penis the way a male would want it done? Listen to vagina. Like when guys are like, okay, you see this area here? Just stay away. What? We're not going to read those fucking books. You're not going to read our books. If you do, like, what kind of bullshit is this? At least you're like fucking looking at guys like, dude, this is what's going around in their fucking shit. So if you start seeing this shit, just kibosh it right away. Yeah, no, I know. I don't know what you're thinking about, but I think I know what you're thinking about, and just know. Because it's generic as fuck. Basically, the flowers. That's in current net meme. This is something you. Pardon me. Is this actually something you want to do or something you read? Something I read? There you go. That's why it's gonna suck. What do you mean? Oh, because unlike you, our code has not changed any. It doesn't take much to unlock our code. It's not like we keep cryptifying it and changing it. Stop looking at us as just men. That means just disposable, just women and children first, non-soldiers that are going off to die, cops that it's their job to take a bullet for you. You know what I mean? While that is their job, but that doesn't, I mean, there's someone you can call. That's admirable in my book. If you're having a heart attack, someone you know is having a heart attack, and neither one of you, there's someone to help out. It's on the way to the hospital. They won't die alone. You get to ride with them, depending on how close of a loved one. But speaking of, I'm like, 49 going on 50. So why not lay my treasures in heaven? Who knows how much time I have left? I could fucking die tonight in my sleep. Who knows? It doesn't fucking matter anyways. It's not like anybody, like I was telling my mom. And of course, I was like, well, I'm being negative. There's a difference between being negative and being honest. And I'm sorry that my honesty and my negativity are the same thing, because they have been my entire life. I'm not black. I'm not white. In a world that it's either black or white, mixture now. It's starting to get a bit of mixture. No, not a ton. For a melting pot, 200 years, it's been on simmer, and it's ready to blow, not melt. I think it's a very chunky soup. Held together by the real people that don't give a shit. The part you don't want in the soup, the liquid. Otherwise, just be a pot of random shit. No real flavor to it. I'm tired, man. I'm really, really tired of this world. Um, I don't think it's long though, because I mean he's almost pinned down. When he does, he's going to be revealed, and it doesn't say that he has to be revealed as the man of sin, but if he says that he'll be revealed. His name under that NDA was David Den of Sin, Denison. According to reportings, I haven't seen it with my own eyes, so I can't say. But there's so much stuff in the Bible if you read it, and there's just not enough time to go through all that for me. Anyway, so I just don't want 35 minutes. I might just go ahead and wrap this up. But yeah. So I guess I'll just spend the rest of my fucking life alone. You know, and that's fine. That's what I decided long time ago. Long time ago. When I was separating from my ex. We were walking the store and she turned and looked at me, and I saw her eyes and not my fiance's eyes. I saw her eyes in my fiance's head, and I had to look away because it's like, yeah, that's what I'd really rather be looking at anyway. You gotta go. You gotta go home. I have more of a relationship with that than I do with you, honestly. And that's fucked up. After 18 years, that's fucked up. Because this is a very fairly new thing, you know. And I'd rather be there than here. So I'm not gonna like make you try and compare you to somebody else, you know. And I'm also not gonna compare anybody else. Like I said, I know what I want, and I'm not gonna make anybody else like white collar lonely. We could be lonely together. Why? I'm a Pokemon worth fucking capturing. Yeah, I'm not. Like I said, I'm 49. I'm on my way out the door. I look young. I act young, but I'm a homebody that likes to just stay home and fuck. Sorry. What I like to do. I like to write. I like to play music. I like to do a lot of other shit. Cook. I don't like going out. I don't mind going out. I went to a 5-star restaurant, made it just fine. Got dressed up. It wasn't like you didn't have to, it was a relaxed fight. It was 5-star food. It was like, 3, 4-star fucking environment. People in t-shirts and shit. It's very laid back up here. I love it. It's a nice mix between city and not city. You know, you can walk downtown without like a whole lot of people and shit. It's still very safe feeling and friendly for now. As long as I mean, they said that it's one of the best places to retire in America. Like it was in the top two, and since then there's been non-stop building housing, and there's so much lack of housing out here, and they just come just stomping all over that shit. I mean, there's like a bunch of old pastures that used to be like grain fields or whatever, and then of course they get bought out or whatever, and they're just too small to compete, and so they trim their shit down, and take to the farmers market. So there's those huge patches of corn, and subdivide those into fucking properties, kind of like this is. She was out here in the same place, same area. And I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be. I'm not going to be surprised at all if they basically raise the rent till it's out of my price range, and then just come and take this 98 the fuck out and put like a 2021. You know what I mean here. And like, oh yeah, you can't move. Like, why 6781? Like, yeah, but this is like out of your price range. Remember? Oh, that was for that house. This one's even more expensive. We do have a place out towards Kalkaska, even further away. No bus stop unless you ride your fucking bike. You know, that kind of shit. Just keep you guys out somewhere, you know? Somewhere not here. There's not a ton of you, so we can, you know, it's just a small, it get smaller than Kingsley. There's like 1,600 people out here. Yeah, we're looking at trying to get you guys down. I mean, get be about none. Like I said, I could give it. I got this place up north that wanted to open. It's a resort. There's a resort there up north. I don't think it's the same place, but it's abandoned. It's in Leelanau County. And they want to get the tourism back there, but they haven't had a lot of snow. So my idea that I would work there is exactly what I want to do a little bit further north. There's one that's like right off the highway, getting closing in on Petoskey. It was dope, but like it actually got snow pretty frequently, but just not enough to really ski. So you look at the hill, and it's not that great. It's not that bad. It'd be perfect for teaching people. I bet. I would have to check with the trainers and stuff, and so you can just have classes based on the light snows. And then during the summertime, if they have like lifts and shit, install a second line that has zip lines for the summertime. And you can zip off, like you start at the same place, but it zips around, goes down, snakes around, comes across over. You know what I mean? You can maybe get off and then fucking attach to another one that zips around and shit and does other weird things. And you come up with a fucking, and you're coming down like Superman style, like you get close to the ground. You can put your hand behind your back, or you're like this high off. You're definitely high enough off the ground that nothing's in the way. It's got a little course so that people can't at that stage, so people can't fucking interfere with it. And then you go back up, and it slows you down and drops you off right where like when it kind of bungee drops you. That'd be cool as well. Still going, it kind of drops you, and bungee's like, and so you just kind of like if you can touch the ground, you can grab onto the bar. It's upside down. That'd be fucking cool as shit. Or you're holding onto a bar the whole time that stays out in front of you. And you can let go of that, or it just drops you and you're just hanging there, and then you just jump up and grab it again. Do some fun ass shit. Have different heights for different levels, different ages. Like Katie Slope. So kids can get used to it. They can wear pads and all that stuff in case anything should happen. In case parents want to freak out. Wear goggles, all that stuff, have it. You could do like summer camp and shit, kind of like that up there. I wouldn't want to fuck with that, but I mean the actual resort, I wouldn't mind running like that as a resort. Set that up, but as long as I had like a recording studio of my own there, and if even that failed out, I can be like, this could still be like during the wintertime. It can be KIND home base. I'll be at the Overlook Hotel. We can even call it the Overlook. Overlook Records. That'd be I think that'd be cool as hell. And then like the bands come and stay for like the whole winter. You could schedule that for like 3 months. They'll be in here. We have 32 tracks. Like this can go into one machine. This can go to another machine. We'll just sing with the same tempo. And have a MIDI sync. So when I hit this, it starts recording on both machines. And that way there's yeah, so it's 16 by 16 at 32 channels. This could have like more compressed, like I said, for drums and stuff. This could be more for guitars, bass, and whatever. And yeah, that'd be all direct in a room. They could all jam together in. Even with the drums, they just hear like the guitars and stuff all come through headphones because they're running direct lines into amps that are in some of the other, like back in their bedrooms where they want it. They can get the sound they like, and then I just come in. Wouldn't that be cool? Like each room has like a microphone pack, like in the wall. That's where you want it? Yeah, okay. Here, 13, click. What do you want, the 57? Got monitor speakers. I'm going to turn them on. Because it could be like all the rooms have like good surround sound. But I can patch it into the... Wake everybody up in the morning. Get the fuck up! We gotta make some goddamn music, bitch. I know we got 3 months. Get the fuck up. We gotta do our stretches and shit. You can't be laying around for 3 fucking months. But you guys be in the chow room. That'd be fucking dope, man. You can really get to know people, really work on shit over like that much time. I wouldn't charge them much either, especially if I could live there. I'd charge a little bit extra for the people to stay and like the price that they use, and then how much the studio, time costs. I have to break even. It'll be run by a nonprofit. The main company's a nonprofit. Like, how do we know that? I'll be like, I'm trying to start my own nonprofit. It'll be from there. I can broadcast radio station, KAND. I would need some of the rooms in the back, and because depending on what kind of lodge and resort it is, I would need like the biggest rooms possibly. Because we're going to set up a lot of things. We had to set up a security room. You know what I mean? That's going to have to be able to monitor all this shit. But that can also work as when it shuts down, it runs on laptops and stuff. That can get out of the way, and that can be my master room, control room. It's got monitors, video monitors. I can see everything, and they can see me. Because they have TVs in their room. No. That's what I'll do is I'll turn it off, lock it, and then like the band can like to lock the top. Okay, everybody sees the master bed. Okay, so there's no way, there's no need to master anything else going on. So all you saw was all shut down. Yeah, so sleep well. I can't even unlock it without that key. So I gave you the copy. Only two I have. Everybody knows who I am. Go down and ask the fucking key makers if I've made any other keys. I go and talk to them all the time. Yes, I made 2 copies of this. You're not getting in there. I need to make a copy in case I can get in there. If you lock us out of there, I do have a copy of that, but you'll hear it because it's got a fucking break in case of emergency on the glass. If we get locked the fuck out, man, you gotta be prepared. At the same time, be prepared and cover your ass. Being prepared doesn't just mean having the tools. It means knowing how to use it, get to it quickly, having run through the fucking drills of getting it out. Like my mom was, I showed up for hang out with my mom yesterday. We went out to lunch and stuff. First time I hung out in quite a while. But I had something, and I went to go clean my hands or something, and I had, I started going through it, and she's like, oh, someone, oh, no, I was like, oh, yeah, I remember which pocket it was in, because I got so many pockets of my stuff, and I just had to remember where I stashed it. Once I did, I pulled, like, almost those, I got aspirin, I got gauze, and I started bringing all the stuff out. I got fucking Tylenol, I got tourniquet, I got fucking bandages, got this, and she's like, okay. I'm like, yeah, so that's like my bed kit. I've got more in here after I bring like the saline solution, and I showed her, like, I was like, if I had that when I did this, it'd probably been a lot less painful, you know? And she's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah. That's all right. I mean, it's just coming back nicely. I fucked my chin up about as bad when I hit that rock. I just completely skinned my chin. But I put that, hydrocortisone, whatever the fuck that's called. No, not Ben Gay. That's your uncle, isn't it? Uncle Ben Gay. I heard somebody say something about Ben Gay. Goes for. I don't know. Uncle was David, and he was gay, so I don't care. Uncle's Ben. He make rice a lot. He's married to Aunt Jemima. They have like a bunch of little rascals running around. I thought you want to take this joke. Good enough? That's good enough. Moving on. And so she's mechanical. You know that life ain't always what we want it to be. But, you know, life, c'est la vie. That's what they say anyways. When it's time to go, they say you close your eyes and sleep. But if you've been good, then Lord, your soul's the Lord's to keep. But if you've been bad and you've been walking your bad ass up and down these fucking streets, then it just might be time for you and I to meet. Right? thought it was time to go. Well, I don't wanna come, but you told us no. You can call me greedy, or just a little bit needy. I just wanted to meet you, 'cause I want to get high with you one more time. And I want to get high with you one more time. Godless Gentles and Womenfolk and Kind. That was a 3-pack of Kirdma. And we're gonna have that was off of the most recent album called Boxful of Death. And then we're going to listen to 3 more songs from Highly Derivative. And that's going to be Alive and Well, Paying Debts, No Bodies, and then Headphones. And you'll see why. But that's the reason that why you call 3-4 sometimes. Because it's not a +1. It isn't. It's 3. Plus an extra side order of fries. So let's go ahead and play those now. We're gonna go up in those and say play. It should start with Alive and Well. Then hopefully it'll shuffle itself around, and if not, it'll tell me that it doesn't want to do that. Or we could just talk and cuddle. That was pretty good. 3 songs. Just slow down. Yeah, okay, go back. Yeah, step back at it. Yeah. No, I just need to make sure. So I can't leave you alone. Matter of fact, you would probably think I was gone if it wasn't for that bum bum bum.
close your eyes and sleep. And if you've been good, well then your souls are yours to keep. But if you've been bad and you've been running wild through the streets, well then it's time for you and I to leave. When it's time to go, this is like slipping inside a dream. But I think you know that things ain't always what they seem. And if you think there is only one way you can go, well then I feel like I should tell you to forever creeps by real slow. You know things ain't always how we want to be. You know it's just gotta be. You know things ain't always how we want to be. Well, c'est la vie. When it's time to go, they say you close your eyes and sleep. And if you've been good, well then your soul's yours to keep. But if you've been bad and you've been living your bad ass up and down these streets, well then it's time for you and I to leave. You know it ain't gonna be easy, boy. You could've took it down the road. I've told you before.
Pop goes, the whiz go, pop, pop, poppity, pop, 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 pop. What do you think about that lawsuit? I think it's bullshit. Kookaburra sits in the oakum tree, so I can get, I mean, I get it, I can't make it into a song. But they didn't really. It's kind of, they admitted it's inspired by, it's supposed to be kind of like childlike and whatever. And it helped to make Men at Work big. And, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, he's showing his roots to where, like, I mean, we didn't grow up with that song necessarily like they did, though. That's how they recognized it. I don't think any of us brought the lawsuit. Even if we did, we'd be like, oh, I know that one, but it's kind of like proto-sampling. An homage, not a slap in the face. No, it's a weird person. I'd be thankful for the promotion that somebody wanted to, promote my shit. But that's what happens when it passes on to an estate, is that they don't get the same genes. They get the genes for, like, this is a comfortable ass life, and I don't want to lose this fucking cash. So how do I make sure that it keeps coming in? Well, I just guard like hell Dad's best songs. I'm just gonna leave my shit public domain, man. Fuck that, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I'll cash out sometime soon. I'll keep my fucking book public domain, my books. Turns out I've got 3. I got the survival guide up. I've got Robber and the Thief. I'm going to work with AI on writing all the next three. I've got one that's half done, one that's like 3/4 done, one that's like fucking a quarter done. I need to finish the outline on it. But once I give it the outline, if it can work on the other two in a satisfactory way, yeah. What I'll probably do is feed it like line by line because it can only take about 10,000 words, letters, 10,000 characters at one time. And but it can store that. You just hit stop as it's giving its reply, and then you just upload the next piece, and this is up there. You hit stop, and then just keep going. And somebody did that with the Robber Thief, and that's like 100-something pages, and that's fine. I don't care. I'll do it. I really don't care. Because that way, like I said, one of my computers will have. I'll probably start transposing that Sunday because I can do stuff tomorrow. There's no problem to do it today. I just, it's a day of rest, man. I'm gonna chill out and just hang. Fuck, I'd love to stay in bed. I don't want to be on here on broadcasting. Like all my beds and all my stuff is like made. It's designed for two. You know what I mean? And it just kind of sucks. But because that's all I mean. Seriously, back when I got my first apartment, I just wanted someone who wanted to hang out. Is that? I don't know what crime that I committed in that. Apparently, I've ruined lives and destroyed, left a wake of destruction in my path by simply wanting to be a good dude. And oh well. Like I said, I'm not gonna make anybody else try to fucking live up to a mold that I can imprison myself to at a very young age. Still, apparently don't know who she is, but I know she's out there and I know she wants me back. I've felt her touch. I've seen her around in places that she should not. I came around the corner. For a second, she was in the hallway. That was at my old house on the lake, and I used to sit around and like if the radio, I always had my headphones on, so I couldn't hear anything, but I could feel the ground shake and stuff, and I would feel like someone stomping behind me. I wouldn't hear the sound, but I feel like the fuck, and then I go back to what I'm doing, like I hear, and I kick my headphones off, and the fucking phone would be ringing. Like, holy shit, but I look around and I'm like trying to find out where this bang is coming from. I don't know where it's at, but it's stopped now. I'd hear things like walking behind me. Everywhere I've gone, all the houses I've lived at. I might be afraid of it. Apparently I can walk behind me and just, hey, get behind me. I found some of those Sunny hair pics. Cut his hair off, and he didn't want, but they were Tortex. And then he had some also done in red. There's like 2 bags, there was like 2 bags of pics. Like Haayar. Hayed. Maybe. I just now realized that it's, being spelled like that. It might be pronounced different, like the extra Hayed. I don't know. Maybe someday he'll pronounce it. I've only known him through text, anyways. I don't think I've known him through vid chat. I think we might have voice talked like once or twice in the years I've known him. Cool dude. I really like him. It was just all like he has a bunch of different pieces that I was going to be able to put together, and as long as they're in key. Things have gotten so busy with stuff that I haven't got a chance to get around to it yet, but I definitely do want to do that, and yeah. What time is it? Is it time yet? 9:47. No, it's not. I don't know, man. just talk about love, I guess, a little bit, because that's kind of where it all started from, and that's where it all ends up, anyways. Um, no greater gift to someone than this, that they lay down their life for their friends. There's a picture she kept up on the wall, and she took with her. I hate those fucking things. I do. But that is a good message. I do like that one. So, it's rules to live by. Yeshua went and lived by it. So, why would it be bad for us? Good for the sun is good for the slander. We all think we are, right? We all think we're the best. Most amazing thing in the world. That's why people get so offended when you start talking about religion. Because you're touching something at their very core. Who they are. And you disagree with them, and if you make a bit of sense, it kind of shatters what they have at their base. Right? Of who they are completely. And, fuck. I don't mind going and saying that kind of stuff, doing those kind of things. It's not a problem for me. Because you asked what I thought. Whether you remember it or not, you asked what I thought. And so I didn't just bring it up. Because you don't bring up certain things in polite conversation. Politics and religion. If you crack the door with either one of those, okay, we're not in polite conversation. So I can say what I want to. I do believe in the Bible, and you believe in the Bible, yeah. Okay, so you should agree with this. There should be nothing that we disagree about. This is my belief on this saying. To me, this makes sense. I go through it, I'm like, but it's also backed up by this, back there and further back. Remember, it says, no, not just that one line. You know? You're not synopsing the statement. You're synopsing the paragraph. See the difference? It's a big difference. Have a paragraph and you make a fucking headline based on one sentence, and the statement, you can go fuck yourself. You didn't pay attention to the statement. You just look for this first thing that you disagreed with, and then said, there it is, the headline I'm looking for. Outrages many by saying this conclusion I came to from this one sentence, having not read anything else. There was a lady that was talking about The Last Man on Earth, and she obviously hadn't watched past the second episode, or even into the second episode, I'm guessing. It said that she said she couldn't even continue anymore because she's like, I haven't watched this show yet, but I already know what it's doing. It's like a typical male fantasy, blah, 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 and just going on about this, how guys want to have two women and yada, yada, yada. They should be happy with the wife that they have, but they've got to stray away from the domestic, whatever. And then if you watch it, it's like, especially by season 4, you're like, how dumb are you? How stupid are you? That was the worst fucking guess on how the story goes, ever. Ever, ever, ever. I was excited because I thought, and maybe Will Forte being the director or producer or whatever kind of added in an extra little bit of stuff about God, but they really did kind of hammer on God a bit. And I was like, I like that. That's cool because they don't have any fear about doing that. And there seemed to be like an overarching, like you always show it said, gosh dang it, or gosh darn it. She wouldn't she wouldn't cuss. And she definitely wouldn't say, God damn it, she'd say, gosh darn it, or, some kind of gall dang it. Gall dang it, that was another one. Oh, Carol. Maybe I should start watching that again. Last Man on Earth. Will Forte. Oh, I can never remember her name. I remember her character's name, but characters' names. Mel. I remember what's her name played. Heidi Gardner played her and did a really good job. Kristen Schaal. Schaal. So close, man. Look at that shit to pop. I can get that shit to pop. Holy fuck. Sleep on a board with like right in the back. This shit is flattened out. And I stand up, I'm like, there we go. I stack them up like dominoes and top of them like fucking Toblerones. I don't know. Who are you? Oh, I saw you, little mothy moth. It's an adult room. Get the fuck out. I invited little kids in this. The fuck do you think you are? Anyways, I was reading a thing today. What's happening? Let's see. 10 o'clock almost. Look at this shit. I saw this little sign, you're becoming the author. No, not that. What the fuck it was. There it was. Not like I believe all these, but they did hit the fucking nail on the head. Like 8 signs. It's time to walk away from someone you love deeply, according to psychology. And then it's like, I just came to the 8 things. Like to consistently show contempt. And I'm like, check. And then being around them literally affects your health. Check. They've stopped showing up emotion. Definitely check. You become someone you don't recognize. No, I'm still me. I say myself the whole time. That's the difference. That's a lot of people that just crumble. And you keep going. It's like they refuse to work on recurring issues. Check. Fucking 6. Your intuition keeps whispering doubts. Definitely. This is just going to keep going forever, man. They consistently prioritize everything else over the relationship. Yeah, check. And you stop growing together and start growing apart. You know what I mean? And it's a sad truth, but we were. And so she had to go. I mean, like I said, when you see someone else's eyes and their face, in other words, you wish that you'd be looking at someone else's face. Right? The fuck is that? It feels horrible. Like I said, I had to look away. But it was the truth, so we got back, and I was just like, you gotta go. I mean, I was already thinking it, because it had been a while. It's been a long time. She has a lot of health issues, so I've been, I think, what's her name? Alexandra Daddario? Yeah, Daddario. She could make a good Wonder Woman if they get her to play that. But fucking yeah, man. I mean, what you do with love is whether or not the love is going to die. Like if you keep it going, then it stays flowing. But it can't just be like you're in charge of stoking the fire. This isn't a me fire. This is an us fire, so we should be in charge of stoking it and keeping it going. I get the house fire. I got the house fire. I got that. I don't want you to burn. Nothing gets burned here. Except the person who doesn't fucking get responded back. Well, that's not the person who gets burned. And so, a lot of my exes are kind of like, oh, come on, get over it. And like, right, you can do that because nothing happened to you. You were the entire problem. Oh, I was the entire problem. Yeah. It takes 2. You're right. I chose to be with you. You're correct. And you are correct. Conversation I had with my fucking ex-wife. And now with this situation, I mean, you do have to own your mistakes, right? And so, yes, I chose my ex. She was getting out of surgery and stuff like that in 2010, and so she had a lot on her mind, you know. She was freaking out the whole month that, you know, it was coming up because they kind of put her on the plan fast. This, I guess, out all right, and she just, like, during any kind of testing situation, she just freezes up. Just becomes agreeable, you know? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get you in this month. And like then it's registering what they're saying. Is that not a problem? I know it's just fine. It's just very soon it is, but yeah, well that way we can just go ahead and get it done. I have a surgery this coming up, and that way we can get you in that, you know. It's just really fast, like yeah. And then rather than getting home and going, I could possibly, right? You could possibly, but you kind of knew that. And if it's something that's bad, it could possibly anyways. So let's just like make this month like really fucking great, and nothing else. Like, you know, if something's happened, you got some really good memories. I don't think anything's gonna happen, so we just had a badass party, and we'll do twice as much when we're celebrating. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna want to go to the beach and stuff. We've got nothing else to do right now. Well, you maybe in a month you might die, but maybe tonight I might die driving us home in this car. Just being honest. I control this car. I don't control any of those cars. Someone gets a flat tire like in the middle of the road and starts fucking into me. I don't control that. Neither did they. They didn't want that to happen. So you just gotta fucking. Why did you keep it? Yeah, that's what. Is everyone okay? That's another way to look at it. The fuck was that? I don't even think I have. Oh, Traverse storms. Thunderstorms likely to start in the next few hours. Okay. Update your phone. The software's up. No, I don't want to update the phone. Restore your data. You can restore your data that's backed up in Samsung Cloud for. I wish I could see what the fuck it was, but sure. Why not? I got 128 gigs. Okay, it's opening it up. Contacts, clock, settings. Don't need settings. It's just got its own settings. Home screen. Yeah, I like that. What layout and wallpapers and apps. Let's see what apps you got, motherfucker. It's required to restore your home screen. They select home screen first. Okay, so yeah, I don't want the. I do want the wallpapers and shit. I don't want the apps. So if I can turn it off, turn it on, then turn it. No, I just turned them both on. Oh well. I wanted to match, so that'd be pretty cool. Oh, it's already saved on phone, so no. Alright, so yeah, I got my new phone, man. I am, if you are a friend of mine, you got, yeah. Install backed up apps. Don't install. So, shit. If you're a friend of mine, you've got the fucking, you'll have this number when it gets all done being set up and shit and transferred over. Samsung Cloud. Yeah, delete. So, yeah, delete. If not, you have the house phone number. You can call the house number. This is Sean. I am gone, so leave a motherfucking message. Hello, Sean. This is your mom. I think you should change your outgoing What if work calls? Oh, yes. You gotta change it. I wasn't screening a call. I got home from work. I was like 1 or 2 in the morning. Living pizzas, man. It's rough out on the streets. It's cold out there. Bitter cold. Kind of cold. It's only cold in Louisiana because everywhere else is just chilly. They've all got their parkas and jackets on like they've lost their fucking mind. It is about 140,000 degrees Kelvin down there right now. So, I mean, you can't really. They're boiling crawfish. I think they just, that's how crawfish boil. They just started coming. There's like a bubble that blah, 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 and they started fucking pouring out of the fucking hole because it was just so hot in the water. Like a shallow pool of water. And it said like, oh, I know what to do here. And they scoop up a fucking thing and they, start eating all the mud bugs and then just, these mud bugs is good. They're crawfish, crow, for daddy, crow, big leg. I like the fucking brain. You suck the brains? They sound better than suck the head. Suck the brains away there, guys. It's got spice. Somewhere some coon ass is going, fuck you. Fuck you. And you're hoozing and with a face, huh? That's what you say. Nobody else says that. So we're gonna put some music. I gotta do some things around here. We can always go, hey man, I want you around, and then change it back, and then go, Kuspar, and then go back, and just call me Tommy. Just call me Tommy. Tom. Tomas, Tomarito. Any of those, I answered. Just Tommy's fine. You know what I mean? It's about vagina neck spoken out of the fucking thing. We ought to hang out. No. Look down. Tomorrow's no good for me, man. What's going on? What is going on? Oh yeah, I got that. I gotta get my tires rotated. I can do that for you. What? I said that'd save $1. Shit. Tomorrow, what I'm doing? I'm getting the oil change. I can do that too. Yay! Yay! All right. I gotta go tampon shopping for my girlfriend. What size? I got extra. Okay, I gotta go. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go, man. I'm sorry. I don't wanna. I could stay here, but I'm not gonna. I should, but I won't. But don't worry, I got something that you won't regret, I don't think, yet. At least you haven't heard this song in a while, I don't think. I don't stink, I just gotta take it away. And passing on and on, time is just a ticking clock. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Come and stay away from me to you, to me, you're strangling, strangling life right out of me. What do I do with the likes of you? Nothing lasts forever. Aren't you saying nothing lasts forever? Okay. Nothing lasts forever. Would feel this way. And nothing lasts forever. Okay, don't be that way. Love me too. I love you, but you go away. You never stay more than me, just like a dream of forever. But nothing lasts forever. Aren't you say nothing else lasts forever? Okay.
One more time from the top.
Time is just a ticking clock. He got hands and a face, but he doesn't talk. And everybody tells him where he's going. Time is just a passing man with no hands and a face. He'll never understand why everybody uses him, but don't want to go around. Who knows until the time runs out. Woes all you know. big talk, tell them where you've been. Time is just an aging man. Little hands on 11, big hands on 10. You'll never understand why everyone sees them different. I wonder when there's no afraid when we won't be afraid.
How about them apple snapple crapples, huh? How you feeling after that? That just happened to you.
See
How do you like them oranges, huh? You like them oranges? What about these peaches? Could you like these peaches? Could you if you want to be my neighbor? Huh? Could you? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. It's my airtime. Come on, man. Don't count it out. Oh, God damn it.
guess I will be your best bet. I'll be your best guess. Sunshine's taken away. What could it be? Tore my heart wide open, letting out a bit more of the gray. What can it be? And choking, I couldn't buy my favorite cure. What could it be? Sunshine stolen. Where could it be? Rip my heart wide open, a little more than I was open. What could it be?
Hey, it's your Uncle Sean here. Wanting you to have your cat spayed or neutered. Leave your dog alone. You let him fuck. We need more of those. Fuck them cats. How fucked up would it be if Bob Barker came out and said that instead? Huh? Your buddy, your pal, Bob. You know, Bob. Anybody? Fight Club? You don't know shit. Do you? Just admit it now. You don't know shit. If you did, you'd know. This isn't all we have to go. Is it? No. There's a lot more to go. No, if you have to walk or crawl or whatever, I don't know. I might just shut down here, you know? Just lock down. Save as much cash as possible. Just work on that. I'm going to be still DJing stuff right here, right now. But I got some rolling to do. I guess to go around town. I want to be able to hand out some, well, if nothing else, I want to have some for me that are some pre-rolls that have like love bombs in them. It's going to be fucking cool. I'll take like, I got another one that's a little bit stickier, and I'll just roll it in some loose pot like this. And then I'll just have some pot around it. And then maybe a little bit of hash in there too. I'm going to have a ton of hash in that one thing and just break that brick up into little tiny slivers. And then just place it through all these different joints and stuff. Just one just all hash in pot. One's all fucking love bombs. Hash wax in pot. Here, I'll show you real quick. If I can find my dev tool. If I should leave that shit. Turn on the light, man. You can find it better. Could I? That's pretty fast. I had to move this thing out of the way anyway, so. So this is the other wax I got. I'm not promoting this in any way. This is what I do with mine, and you might fuck yourself over. I don't know. This is a 76%. Back on 76.86, I want to say. But what you do is you go and grab a chunk like that. Look up to the top of the pot. No, not you. There you are. Hachu. And you just dip it in there. Keep an eye on it if it falls off. That's the thing. It would never come off. So I started doing this so it would come off. I'm like, oh shit. It's a little love bomb. Oh, you know what? I could probably flatten it out. Put a pot on that. And stick as it spreads out there. There we go. Uh-oh, where'd you go? Anything else your love bomb for later for somebody if I can't find you. Just a little chunk. Alright, so that's going to be stretched out later on. There's one. Ah! Heard you fall, Miss Tim. There, I see you. There with the other one. Make little ones of those, and then I'll give you a thing of it there. Go ahead and put you up there so you can see maybe possibly. I have to bring another camera. That's alright. So, while I'm doing this, let's get struck for promoting cannabis usage, which is what this is. I'm gonna make some joints and so soothing. So soothing sounds. Just soothing sound. You mind for reflecting?
in the box. Nobody talks except for the praying. Burn it to the ground. Just burn it down. My body's tired, all thoughts expired, it's up for dying. taught you everything far too young. I know what you said behind locked doors. You think it's all okay, but no more. Little paper doll taught me everything far too young. Told me everything you've done. I know what you're up to, and I know what it is you do. Yeah, I know what you've been up to. Told me everything you've done. Yeah, little paper doll told me everything is done.
But is it though? Is it done, steak, done, is it done? Is it done? $1 million question of the year. Is it done? Are you done? Am I done? What have you done? Down to hit lummox and mom's thumb with it done. Are you Ryan done or are you Frankie done? Gelato mulatto done. That's what they call me. Gelato mulatto done. Because every time I leave, they go, Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you done? Oh, you done, son. That was already taken, so we had to go with something else. We decided to go with. I don't know whatever I said about the bullshit name earlier. Real bullshit. Real lies I'm making up for you, just for you. You just know. What did I do? What did I do to you? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, then continue on, by all means. I have no idea. Sure, scrub my memory, that'll be fair. Wink, wink, Martindale. I think Martindale's in hell. Can you imagine that? Trying to start about let's make a deal. Or let's make it a deal or a dating game in hell. She's a demon with 4 horns. It's good because these are 5 horned up, horny guys. Meet Beelzebub. translates to an atomic plague. Nice. This from your parents? I like your voice. Just remember that there's a echo in the layout. Need a new snack now? Aladdin? You love Aladdin?
That's okay. You seen that movie, guy? Hey, have you ever seen that movie, guy?
Oh no. Here too?
Yeah. You thought I wouldn't find you, motherfucker. Where's my $2 and 75 bitch? I told you to find you. You better get the hell out. Didn't I, right? Didn't I tell you? Oh my God. 4,000 yesterday ago. Two tomorrow from
The fuck does that mean?
now. Motherfucker. Use your dance for the memory, bitch.
That's
Extra.
Oh, that's your voice too.
Yeah, fuck. It was hard to do that voice together with this creepy voice and this small voice. Yeah, let's get it cracking.
Louis C.K. Ready? No?
No.
Louis Selke. That's how it's known to be. Louis Selke. What just fell off on my knee? Just kidding. It just flew by me. There's a two. Maybe there's another one. Three. Scrape all that resin now. Scrape up the resin now. Don't be hesitant about scraping the resin now. Like there's no tomorrow. Why are you still here tuning in if it's not so good? There are other shows to watch that could be interesting, and this one is not it right now. Interrupt these messages to make this commercial for whatever time you're doing your. It's a Miller time? Is it hash time? Is it hash wax time? As you know, you do your thing, and I'll do my thing, and I'll leave you alone about yours, and you leave me alone about mine. Alrighty. I like that. That's cooperations. Got to have cooperation is everything. Cooperation and compromise does not mean one person gets 70, the other person gets 30. That can be a form of cooperation if they both agree to that, but it's not like a formula you apply to every fucking scenario. They might be being nice and giving you a larger cut than you actually should deserve. Just saying. If you don't know the prices of things, you don't worry about that because it's just not a problem for you. Things just show up, Barbie. One thing you can't say about me is that I'm not a hard worker. I've worked hard at all my jobs. Roofing houses, fucking helping my dad finish our house. Yeah, I work. Get it done right. If my dad is right about that one thing. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Just gotta go over it one more time, make sure. Yeah. Doesn't mean you're gonna catch everything, but you're still human. Another thing he did say that was actually true. It's like Jesus Christ is the last perfect human. You still want to be perfect? No. I didn't think so. You should calm the fuck down. Yep. So they had to call him sir. For a damn random military boot camp, but training ground for young men. Well, Why isn't he fighting? I don't know. You told him not to fight. But are they supposed to disobey? Yeah, he is. Yeah, one, he's 3 years older, and two, she said no. So you tend to be kind of violent. So even my ass kicked by one person's enough. At least he's around my size. I don't know which threats are real and which ones are fucking. No, sometimes I would say I'm gonna beat you. No, I don't know how that goes, man. I don't know what that's like. I mean, if I am, I'm like, ho, 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 one day, Alice. Moon. Straight to the moon, Alice. That's where you're gonna go. Don't you walk away when I'm talking to myself. So, Alice would be in any general danger. Oh, yeah. That's a glove. What's glove got to do? Got to do with it. This pouch right here. Put the hash in this and this, and you put the powder in the pouch. What do I do with the hash though? A little 5 gram that it started on. We only got what? 11 days to the end of the month. I can make what I got last. Oh yeah, I made it over this long, and I haven't really done shit to this. And when it gets a little bit cooler, if it gets a bit cooler, even like tonight, I'll make some fucking oil. I can go to the store. Oh shit, yeah, I can go get on the bus and go down to, I'll go to Walmart. It's Saturday, so maybe tomorrow I'll do that. I can bake some bread today. Trying to get my shit down. A little too overseasoned that last time, but it smells good. Everything rose correctly. The gluten flour helps so freaking much. This is like 1.5 tablespoons. It's just great, man. It rules. So I got bread flour. I got I could try some brown. Might as well. Let's see if it'll do better than that with like the gluten in there. Alright, so let me go play some music and shit and see what's going on. I know I gotta have cash. I gotta take that phone back anyways. My phone is gonna be $199, but they're gonna take that old iPhone like SE that I have and give me $20 trade in. But then there's also a $100 trade in bonus. So if you trade your old phone in for this phone. And it's gonna be like they're gonna be a total of $120, so I'll only pay like $79 for this fucking phone. $200 phone. I'm liking it already, dude. Oh, that was a good crack there. When things are loosening up, man. Right. Might actually be like making my inch back. That's about 1/2 inch height, just squatting all the time. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put some music. Maybe get the flusic out of here. The chusic, if you do sick, and some music, pusic. So, here we go with the flow. What song is this? We've heard this one. We heard that. Yep, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that, but it's very quiet.
Time from the top.
I remember hearing that. I remember hearing that. I'm having to stop. Alright, let's just start over again. Alright, let's find some new music then. Doing a couple, that was all off of 22. Here you guys along the way. Boom. Caskets in the GoPro, my precaution. It takes me a while. I'm gonna have this play.
Come on now, we got a little something for you. It goes something like this. Yeah. I'm all skin and bones now, baby, just leave me alone. I'm gonna be dead soon enough, and I'm nothing but skin and stones, broken on your reggaeton. Yeah, so you say. Boys just ain't good enough today. I'm all skin and bones, all broken like your promises. Now leave me alone, cause we're all gonna die someday. And maybe today's that day. I'm just one screaming, yeah, today's my day. I'm gonna sleep my cares away. Yeah, today's my day. Maybe a little trouble, maybe a little pain, but everybody's gonna ride that train. I'm all skin and bone, baby, so leave me alone. I got my own trail to burn my feet. Don't need no vultures waiting for my rotting meat. Just lead me to my whiskey, my wine, and my sin. Yeah. Everybody's gotta ride that train. Everybody's got problems. Everyone here knows my friend, babe. So come on, lovely, I got your ticket for the train. I'm gonna sleep our cares away. It never gets any easier, and days all run together. Until the end of whatever this is, and here in between, I lay down to rest forever.
Did somebody order pizza juices? Pizza juices. We have a box of pizza juices. No one here? How about some crust? Partially chewed. No? Someone here named Parker? Yeah, that's you? Yeah, you ordered a cheese. Yeah, we substituted it with pizza crust and pizza juices. There might be some cheese in there. I'll call and get a refund. I can't get that kind of deal, and I work at the fucking place, okay? So just do this. You don't have to tip me. The pizza was enough. Just fucking... It got cold. I ate the fucking thing. Left the pizza juices, though. We get older. We grow older. We, find our way somehow in this cruel, cruel world of ours. We await the fates with forlorn hands, saying, "Don't come nearer." Not what you really say, but the message couldn't be clearer. Only joint, my dear. Sir, do you mind? Dozer, know what it means to mind, do you? Know what it means to find Devo? Devo! No, you don't know what it means to find Devo. It's a beautiful world we live in. A sweet romantic place. Beautiful people everywhere. The way they show they care makes me want to say it's a beautiful world for you. For you. The way they comb their hair makes me want to say. Should do a punk version of that. It's a beautiful world. Beautiful world for you. Yeah, that could be easy to turn to punk. That'd be cool. It's not for birds. It's around. If you can borrow somebody's like a talk box. Ah, no. Empty hash boxes. A not friendly hash box. Empty. As my skull longs to be. Beautiful taste of oblivion smells like a freedom you ain't never sang about. Nope, there's a pop. Those. Did I smoke all of that hash, guy? I may have smoked that last little. I don't remember smoking that last little round, but yeah, maybe it did. Maybe it did. I got an empty one anyway, so if not, I'll find it later. That was a lot of Gearma talking about a bunch of bullshit before that. We heard some Gearma playing some music. In case you haven't figured it out, I'm Gearma. So I have access to all of Gearma's like albums and stuff, and a few things from Blue Effects that I've been cleared to talk about. I can't really play the stuff that I was playing before because I played all of them too many. Not all of them, but I played several of them too many times, and it's not touching my finger. Weird. Talking to this friend of mine, Lori. It was a while back. It was like right as I got divorced. Hadn't caught up with a lot of friends, and so there are a couple of people that like female friends that they sent friend requests, and I said no because I was respecting my marriage, you know. And so I'd sent Nancy requests. I'd sent Lori requests, but I actually dated her.
There's another girl I think I remember I sent a request. It's basically the same copy paste deal. Like, hey, basically, I'm sorry for I wasn't snubbing you. Respect my marriage. I'm single now, so if you ever want to talk again, if not, I completely get it. Cool. But yeah, Lori did contact back. I've actually shared a dream with her in high school. It was crazy. It was very weird. Like I was like, that was a fucking crazy dream. It was very, very realistic, you know. And then I got back to school. The first thing she did, walk up to me and go, "What did you dream about last night?" I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Ho, ho, ho." I'm like, "No." I'm like, "That's fucked up." She's like, "Yeah, that's fucked up." Because like, we both had these like same kind of long sleeve shirts when it got cold. We both wear it like the same color on the same day. Just always did, even before we started dating. It's like, hey, oh, that's fucking crazy. You know? When we started dating, started looking like that couple that. What are you wearing tomorrow? No, what are you wearing tomorrow? I'm gonna wear the same color. I tell you what, I'm gonna wear brown ones so we don't look like we're a matching couple. Okay. We are matching. I know. Isn't it great? Yeah. You have the matching underwear on? Uh-huh. A punch up in my butt on my side, but yeah, imagine my side. Yeah. Feels like you're close and always up my butt. Shit. Ain't got no sense, ain't got a home. Ain't got a man, ain't come on. Ooh. Got a hash pipe. Who are you? Who are you? Who? Wireless caller. Put on call. Hello? Yeah. Good, man. How are you?
She's going out, she's holding on. And I didn't tell her so. She's going out, she's overthrown. Not the sense of innocence she stole. And I waited here for so long. And I traded fear for you.
Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we got here going on. We had a little phone call there. And oh, my back. My back is killing me, man. Yeah. Hash joint. Got one here. I thought I might put another one over there. Okay, now this one's gonna be a good one though. Give me a paper. So how are we all, huh? Is everything with you, with new, with this Scoopy-Doo? Scoopy-Poo. I don't even know why anybody would tune into this shit. Again, I'm just broadcasting for myself. You can be free to go anytime. I don't care. But yeah, this is the show, unfortunately, for you. If you're looking for something else. There's other shows. I got other shit up there, like religious talks, political talks, Trump's the Antichrist. I got all kinds of stuff, man. Got beginner lessons for guitar, like absolute beginner lessons. Got a bunch of playlists that are up for what they are. The reason I started doing reviews of stuff that no one had reviews up on YouTube like 15 years ago. And I always plan on doing a playlist called Battleground that's going to talk about different stuff like how to survive and bachelor survival type stuff that I know. You know, how to cook, some recipes and things like that. And then I don't know. It didn't seem to really take off. So I just kind of left it alone. I said like the theme music and stuff that I had written, which was just war, done in like a metal style. War. Can't believe nobody had done that yet, as far as I know. But I got 3 love buds. And you feel my love. Hey, you want to follow me? That's cool. Don't follow back. Shot it. Dark out. So let's see what we got here. 3. Roofing knife. 3 of these guys. Carry 2 extras. So just gotta roll another one. So these will be one there. The black ones, that'll be the hash ones, the clear ones. That'll be the love balls. Makes sense there. So was it there? Where are you at? Okay, we need some glass. Got it. What's the glass? Oh no, those are the fucking. Well, damn ya. Damn ya, Damien, damn ya. Alright, well, you know what we can do is just go ahead and the glass ones will be hash ones. Glass is hash. You got the hash. I got the cash. Packing up the things to get to going. When you go to town, you got to be mowing your grass, moving your ass. Gotta make that morning last. When you're smoking hash, better do it fast. The police can't smell that shit. It smells different. They don't recognize the smell. What is you? What is you? What is you? Guy, what is you? Why are you in there? Huh? All quiet like, huh? Hiding out for rainy days and all. I appreciate you. I do. I doobie do. Doobie doobie doo doo. I'll save you for a roach. Let's make a new one. You don't want to step up in the place, you know what? Step correct. Wow, got my smoking check. So yeah, I mean, just waiting on the end. How about you guys? I mean, I think it's going to be very, 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 very soon. And by that, I mean by April of next year. But it's going to be a hell of a fucking event until then, probably. If it goes the way it looks like it's going. It's going to be bad. But it's kind of like what they voted for, you know what I mean? I mean, think about who they're going to blame. They're not going to blame Democrats for this. The Republicans are going to have to go, well, I didn't vote for him. How many of you did? None. It's fucking insane. We knew that, but anyone were like, what the fuck? There's enough crazy motherfuckers out there? I thought it's because, you know, you don't tell everybody, he's going to drop away. If you tell anybody, they start threatening to kill you for being a libtard. Brainwashed and all those other things, so you just kind of just stop going. No one really knows that you're gone. These with the side spectacle. Alright, so let's go ahead and make another love bomb. Oh, you thought it was a love bomb. Balm. B-A-L, like calm. Like palm. Like palm. Like palm. Lemon mouth. Huh? You ever heard of Lemon now? It's a mountain. Far from here. High up in the Andes streams of height. Yes, even the Andes wish they could get this high. But alas, no height is higher than the height of heights. Thus its name. Tall and thin and glistening in the sun, this ice chasm shaft thing just drifted up for 1.5 miles. Where the mountain chain began. I don't know what the fuck is wrong, man. I hope I never get well. You see shit moving, what the fuck is that? There's one on the screen that I'm doing. Guess that's nice and packed in there. Little sardines never hurt nobody. So people are allergic to sardines. Cans of taco sauce. You never get cans of taco sauce. That's where you get the poisoning. The poisoning. The diarrhea poisoning. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I don't know about you, but I do. Haven't in a while. Nothing else. Boy, my eyes are getting old in my old age as eyes. It says, no, I'm just tired. I didn't sleep very much last night. I don't sleep very much anymore. I'm gonna just take some clonazepam tonight and go to bed. Stand up late this Saturday. Dream a little dream. Tired. In your dreams, whatever they be, smoke a little blunt with me. Love bomb. Away. Second seal. Packaging contains. Dun, 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 dun. Permission to choose acceptance. Load the loaded fucking joint into your loaded backpack without blowing yourself up along the way. I can see the other ones. Dun, 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 dun. Got him. Dun, dun, dun. Slowly. Oh, B-A-L-M? Get the fuck out of here. I just said B-O-M-B. I'm not being careful and shit. Remember, we can forget to put the goddamn. You never know what you're gonna need plastic bags. I got 3 of them. Fuck you. What you got? What's in your wallet, huh? That's my MERS. My medical purse. Medical purse. Got bandages. I got fucking everything you need in case I wreck. In case anybody wrecks. In case anybody has any problems and shit. Got tourniquets. I got all kinds of fucking dope ass shit in my MERS. No, it's not a man purse. It's a MERS. It's a medical purse. 152. This thing's pretty nice, man. Still setting everything up, but dig it. See that Shuttered Sugarloaf ski resort? That's what I was talking about. They have a plan. It's an abandoned ski resort in North Michigan. Landlocked Conservancy is funding to help bring recreation back to the site, which has been closed for 25 years. The group wants to bring hiking, mountain biking, climbing, in addition to cross-country skiing into the hill. So you'd have to have like different trails. You have like the cement trails are for walking. The dirt trails would be for like biking and hiking. But if you see like a bike thing, like a bike sign, it's definitely bikes, and you need to be careful. If you're hiking that, that's a danger you're running into. You might be running somebody coming launching over your fucking head and shit. It's not our fault that we got coming down fucking fast. Try and separate them so that way you have like lots of different hiking through the woods and stuff. Oh, I would love to go like just walking through and just kind of like find like easy way. And then have other people out there with me. Try and find like, I'm sure Wade and Christy probably want to find like a little bit harder way. And then just kind of mark it out. Just using like rope and stuff, you know? And then just kind of chisel it out so it looks like it's always been there. Maybe even put in some brick, you know what I mean, for like the walking, whatever, the hiking. But yeah, if it had a ski resort, then like I said, during the winter time, we could just like lock it down. During the summertime, it could be a hotel for people that want to come out and like their kids do a all day or all weekend type zip lines and shit like that. Especially if it's up on a hill, you could probably even have zip lines coming from like the second floor of the house. It's got a porch out front. That would be dope. The kids would fucking get a kick out of that. Nope, don't gotta go downstairs. You got little harnesses for all you little daredevil bastards. Go. Have those go-kart things also. Going down the hill, it's just natural gravity. If you see like the curve thing, that's to get, don't be walking in that shit, because they're gonna come around the fucking corner. So, yeah, that'd be fun as hell. In the winter, all that shit shuts down. Just bring all the equipment inside, let it snow on it, and then buckle down for the winter, man. You're gonna have, no, we're not gonna do guests and stuff. No, we're not gonna do skiing. There's not enough snow here. But it's just right for shutting the fuck down. Oh, we got stocked up for 3 months. For 7 or 10 people. Never know if you got a sound guy, who you got, whatever. Yes, we have a portable stage. It's in the banquet hall. back just drops down and then raises up. Yep, there you go. Now you gotta say, well, I mean, kids put on plays and stuff like that, you know. Works handy for all kinds of shit. Not just playing on, but yeah. It's like 4x4s in the corner, so they just like, you know, make this big sturdy fucking frame and have 2x4s inside that, bracing all the fucking shit together. They fucking plywood on top. You can put carpet on there. Hell yeah, that'd be fucking easy as shit. Itchy arm. Where we at? 30 hours and 31 minutes. Let's call it good with that. So I'm gonna go get some food or something. You guys have a chill time and you enjoy yourselves. I'm gonna smoke some pot or some hash and watch some TV. I've done my broadcasting, so it's time to catch up on some movies and stuff.